Hey folks, how are you? We're back. Continuing with the story about how nobody knows anything, let's look at the Seeking Alpha article, if you will. If you look at go to the X examples, the latest Q3 GDP downward revision may signal the end of the industrials rally on December 23rd. The Q3 GDP revision to 2.2 issued yesterday most likely signals the end of the rally leadership of the industrials. Industrials, especially metals, have been leading the equity markets up for almost 2 months now. The rally has been getting old in the tooth. December 23rd. Take a look at the chart where U.S. Steel was and the rest of the industrial metals at that point. Again, 369,000 people out there. I'm sure not. Obviously I wasn't influenced by it at this point, because I, at this point, have bought into the Dow 20,000 theory. As absurd as it may seem, people thought my call of X to 50 by the end of the year when it was at 20 was absurd also. People thought my call on the SHLD going to 100 was absurd also. Let's save SHLD and ENER and the heat trades all for the next segment. But let's go on to see how wrong Seeking Alpha can be. Yet 369,000 people tend to flock there for the knowledge. The downward revision means that the base of growth for the subsequent GDP estimates were too high. People love to hear this stuff, right? You want to learn, right? You go to these websites because you want to learn things that you don't know. So you see GDP, EPS, PE. This is good stuff. This is great. Certain stocks have exceeded their fundamentals more than others, such as U.S. Steel and Alcoa. Take a look at what the Alcoa chart has looked like since this day also. Some have given negative guidance, such as Nucor. Some have reported earnings misses, such as CMC. And they go on and on and on. The lowering of the GDP estimate should push these stocks closer to a ratings downgrade. That makes them extremely bad candidates continuing the rally. On and on and on and on. And once again, not to show you that these guys only know about their fundamental genius, but they go on to talk about the stock charts, showing more so how they've been more overbought and more candidates for shorting, talking about the Alcoa, the U.S. Steel, and they're saying how the U.S. Steel are still above their Bollinger Bands. From there, they're likely to go down than not. Far above the SMA, 25% above their 50-day SMA, going down, and now they're talking about fundamentals and technical analysis combined. The PEs, the GDPs. In X's case, they have already acknowledged that there's uncertainty and possible weakness in EPS. Now here's what I want to talk to you about. As they go on and on and on, and of course, he's not sure of when exactly this downtrend will start. Remember, about 2 weeks prior to that, they were pretty enthusiastic about shorting U.S. Steel at around $41, $42 a share. Now the stock is currently at $60 a share. Okay, now let's talk about something important. Let's talk about how to make money with all this information flying around, and why I tell you to, if you're going to go to a free website, you have to come to hitthebid.com. And once you get there, we will direct you to the hidden secret lair, which I might as well unveil to you right now. It is hitthebid.ning, N-I-N-G, hitthebid.ning.com. The market's open. I'm always enthralled when it opens up. Fantastic stuff going on. The ENER still powering its way. The heat looking good. And of course, the SHLD, which I'll get to, which Seeking Alpha, I believe, downgraded that also, but at least they admitted their mistake. So as they go on and on and on about the GDP, the nail in the coffin, how the market's about to reverse and all that great stuff, and once again he gives a disclosure that this guy's short X also. So assuming that people come to this website looking for guidance, looking for a reason to do something with their money, most people don't go looking to go short stocks. Most people are looking for advice on what to buy. So hopefully nobody got hurt by this, except if you were long the stock, maybe this convinced you to sell out of the stock. The moral of the story is this is a free website and you have to make your decisions accordingly. Maybe they know something you don't know. But here's what I'm trying to say, is that if you come to hitthebid.ning.com, We have a bunch of traders that have been doing this for a long period of time. I've been in the business for X amount of years, and I've seen what goes on in the market. I've seen market manipulation. I've witnessed market manipulation. And what you want to do is forget all this, because if I haven't said it before, and I'll say it again, fundamental analysis does not work anymore in this market. Let's take a look at what you thought was going to happen over the last 10 years. You just wasted all your money investing in companies that you thought were fundamentally strong. GM can't go out of business. Enron is the greatest company I've ever heard of. WorldCom, geez, I use WorldCom. They must be an awesome company. Fundamental analysis means nothing. CEOs, what they talk about means nothing. What you want to be interested is in reversals, stop losses, and momentum. Momentum, volume, stop losses, reversals, that's what I provide. I'm not telling you I'm smarter than you, and I will never, ever claim to be smarter than you, ever. I'm a television radio major who did stand-up comedy, who's happened to be in this business for the last 15 years, suddenly trapped in a vortex of terror. Suddenly trapped, and as 10 years have gone by, suddenly trapped. And why am I shorting the market right now when I think the Dow is going to 20,000? Because that's what traders do. The market is reversing right now. And what I'm telling you to do was sell stocks this morning. Why am I telling you to sell stocks when I'm still thinking the Dow's going to 20,000? Because the Dow going to 20,000 might take us 3 to 4 years. But we're intraday traders at hitthebid.ning.com. What the hell is hitthebid.ning.com, you ask? It's a Facebook for traders. I built it on this Ning platform just to see if everybody would like it. And then eventually I will make this a personal website. Well, we will lose the Ning and it will be hitthebid.com once again. Or we might just change the whole goddamn wording of everything, and everything just might be thrown out the window. Because if I'm going to keep this thing going, which goddamn it, I'm really just want to tell you how much I appreciate all the support and emails I got. People even actually sent me money. I'm still waiting for my candles and my vodka. But that's regardless. One letter of encouragement has given me hope and faith to keep this thing going. Now again, I'm going to probably have to find a real job, because even though I'm making some money this week, these are just pennies. Even though the stocks that I own are going up, these are stocks that I don't plan to sell out of. So officially I'm not actually making money. Okay, so I might have to still shut this down if I can't figure out a way to make money on this website. Now, first of all, I'm contradicting myself here, saying that I give it away for free and everything I do is for free. Okay, that's how I wanted it to do. That's how I wanted it to stay. Okay, once again, I'm getting way ahead of myself. The bottom line is everybody has an opinion. Everybody thinks they know what they know. But what you want to do, if you're an active trader, you want to come to hitthebid.ning.com, because we're actively in there and we're talking about what's going on during the day. We're giving you buy and sell signals throughout the day. Maybe you don't want to be that active guy. Maybe you want to be somebody that holds on to stuff. Then I'll give you the list of stocks that I currently have sold out of, because they always continue to go up. And you mock that idea. You mock that idea. Let me tell you, it's been happening since 1997. Every stock I've gone up, 85 to 90% of the time has gone up. And if you want documented proof, I will invite you to my home either in New York, down the shore, or my other house where I currently live here, and we'll go through the files. I've kept them all. I have when I first hit my first $1 million, I framed that thing, but you know what? I've actually smashed it and burned it because it means nothing to me, and I'm starting to burn everything that I've done because I'm looking forward to the future, because nothing means anything except what happens today. And what happens today was what I told you to happen yesterday. I was telling people to look at the Leap Wireless. The takeover rumors subsided. But I'm telling you, it's a little bit oversold. You might want to hang on to some. And what did I tell you to do? Let's just look at yesterday's closing. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong price here. Oh, wait a second. No, it is up a point. All right, congratulations to anybody that held the Leap Wireless at 1638. I told you to hang on to some because there probably will be a bounce tomorrow. Little did I know it was up a point. And, of course, the SHLD. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back later on to give you some more insightful information on how we can profit and rip apart a few more websites who claim to be so smart and absolutely fantastic, and you've probably been there and they've probably steered you wrong. So why not come to my website? Because at least I'm trying really hard to show you the light. And at least we have some fun.